Hello, Dr. Tawanna Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey, what's up, y'all? What is going on? I had some camera issues a moment ago, so if y'all tap in then, and I had to disconnect the video, that is why. Let me go ahead and get set up over here really quickly, and then I'm going to go ahead and execute on my assignment, what I was coming by here for, if you do not mind. Tagging, sharing, inviting somebody, that would be absolutely phenomenal. All right. What's going on over here on Instagram? What's going on, friends? You guys don't mind as you come into the room? This is probably going to be the most truthful message that I ever teach, preach, speak about, execute, however you want to address it or name it, okay? I'm just asking that you would share this with somebody. This is one of our greatest problems, and this is why we don't have what we need to, and this is why we can't do what we were chosen to do. Share this with somebody, like y'all share that meme, okay? Hey, what's going on, sister, over here? What's going on, friend? Like y'all share that meme. I kept wondering where I'm getting all these followers from. All these followers just I'm getting rid of people. You hear me? I'm getting rid of people. I'm deleting people. Control, Alt, delete. Control myself, alter my thinking, and delete all negativity. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in that season. So I'm trying to figure out, where is all of these new followers coming from? And I couldn't figure it out. And I start scrolling through my timeline on Facebook to see, is there a video? Is there something that I posted? Where are these people coming from? And lo and behold, it was a meme. It was a meme that said, I don't fit in because I'm like original or something. I ain't trying to fit in. I'm original. Never could be duplicated, right? This thing was shared over 17,000 times and had about 18,000 likes. And I'm like, what in the world? Let me find out that a meme is out here going viral with Lawrence Fishburne on it. A very truthful statement. But a meme, out of all things that I say, out of all things that I do, a meme. And the next post that went belligerently crazy is that post where I say, do not wish me no happy Thanksgiving. And the reason why that post, look here, the reason why that post went bananas is because I came up against their religious spirits on their religious festival days. So I know why that one did what it did, but a meme. So I'm asking here on tonight, share this video because this is going to be the most truthfulest video that Dr. T ever has put out before. Okay? I'm going to give y'all a minute to do that. I came by here on tonight to exhort. I came by here on tonight to answer a problem. And what problem is that? That I'm coming by to answer? A money problem. The number one reason why millions are struggling financially is because of what I am going to be sharing on tonight. That's facts. I want to first and foremost start off by saying poverty is a mindset. Poverty is a mindset. And it is carried about only by the believers. Poverty is a mindset, and some might think I didn't went stone cold crazy. Okay? They think I didn't went stone cold crazy because I said poverty is a mindset. It is, and that's why you have people that are not poor, and then you have people that are poor, because poverty is a mindset, and it is only carried by those who believe it. Period, point blank. Everybody that you know that's struggling financially should be tuning in on tonight, not because I'm here, but because some truth is going to be revealed. People are struggling financially. They putting on all of this stuff to make their outward appearance look like they are not, but they are absolutely struggling financially. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And the only people that is not struggling financially is those who have created a space that poverty cannot live in. I don't care what kind of degree you got. I don't care what kind of experience you got. Folks got financial woes, and they struggling financially. They out here trading time for money. They out here trading their time for money. I was watching a gentleman walk across the parking lot to go in for work, and this brother was so broken down he could not. I mean, it looked like he was constipated. That's the way that he was walking. Even though I know he wasn't constipated, even though I know maybe his legs from standing too long, there was some type of crippling of his legs or of his knees, or maybe some type of arthritis, but it caused him to walk with a limp. I'm like, dang, this brother just barely making it in. You know, he just barely making it in. Is this really what life is all about? Y'all get some more people on here. Is this what really life is about? Do you really honestly believe that you were just born to work, born to struggle, that you were just born to just barely get by, that you were just born to pay bills and then die? Is that what you really believe? Y'all talk back to me tonight. Is very interactive, okay? For those that are just tuning on tonight for the first time, my name is Dr. Tawanna Worlds, also known as the Disruptor. You see it right there at the top. Okay, I come on by and drive on through here to tear down lies and ideologies and structures and patterns and systems and beliefs. And anything that opposes the truth, I come to destroy it. So hello to you once and hello to you twice. If you don't mind smashing that like, subscribe, whatever button that is over here on YouTube, so that you can be notified when I go live. I am a speaker of truth, okay? I am very bold and I am very courageous, and I do not bite my tongue. That really hurts. So I tell the truth by all means, at all times, by all costs. Some people don't like the truth, and that's just because they don't want to be made free. Nevertheless, their problem is not my problem. I have the solution to their problem. I'm still going to continue to tell the truth. So help me God. So I welcome you over here to my channel. I welcome you to this feed, whoever invited you. You know, If it's for you, then it's for you. And if it's not, then thank you for stopping by. That's what I'll say. Now, moving forward, the number one issue, I promise you, if I was on here twerking, I promise you, if I was on here clowning around, I promise you, if I was on here probably crying and in pain, because people like that too. And I'm realizing that people like that. When you come about with the truth, them numbers be poquito, baby. But when you coming by here on some drama, and you coming by here on some tears, or you coming by here on some gossip, on some tea, them numbers be big, baby. A whole bunch of mouthers and not enough showers, not enough doers. But I bless God for the few of you that are on here on tonight, because y'all finna get this work. The number one reason why many are struggling is because the lack that they're experiencing, the poverty that they're experiencing, that all comes from one place. It originates from one place. That is an issue we cannot get out of, the fact that we are stuck in a paycheck to paycheck. That's your issue, Amen. Dania. That's your issue, because you own that issue. You've made it your issue. You can't speak for everybody. You can't say we. You can say, this is the reason why I can't get out. And like I said, poverty is a belief. That's a perfect example. You can get out of anything that you put your mind to get out of, including a bad relationship. How many of y'all can relate? Got beat for too long, got tired of being used for too long, got tired of being cheated on for too long, got tired of being disrespected and taken advantage of for too long. And one day you had an awakening. One day you said, enough is enough, and I'm going to get out of this. And then you made the decision to get out of it, period. You can get out of whatever you want to. Ain't no system keeping you down. Ain't no white man keeping you down. Ain't no white woman keeping you down. No, it's easier to shift the blame to somebody else, because then there's no responsibility for you to get up and fix it. Yeah. That's an excuse for us to blame it so that we don't have to fix it, when in reality, the real issue lies within. We the reason why we ain't succeeding. We the reason why we ain't prosperous. We the reason why we ain't happy. We are the reason. If we stuck in the situation and the circumstance, we the reason. Because we won't leave it. We won't abandon it. We won't let it go. We won't stop going back. We won't stop believing the lie. We the reason. If we stuck at a job and we're working a 9 to 5, we the reason why we there. I need to go to work so I can get money. Because you believe that is what you were born to do. Work, pay bills, be miserable in the meantime, in between time, and then go die. Now, that ain't everybody. That's not everybody's position, and the show ain't mine. I was one that was in a paycheck to paycheck situation. And then I got tired of being in a paycheck to paycheck situation, because that came with limitations. Couldn't provide for my children the way that I wanted to. Couldn't go do all the wonderful things that I have ever dreamed and desired. Couldn't go fulfill my purpose that God called me to, because I didn't have enough money. So when I started realizing that this is not the life that I want, I started taking action to create the life that I did want. And trust me, this young brown-skinned girl over here grew up in the ghetto of the ghetto, okay? So much dope, got into gangs, the whole 9 yards. So there ain't nobody with no excuse. I didn't even have a GED until my oldest child turned 18 years of age. Dropped out of school as a teenage mother so that I can take care of my children. Was on welfare for a very long time, okay? Work warehouse jobs, all kind of jobs. They never helped me get out of no situation. And to be honest with you, the jobs that folks is working now ain't helping them get out of no situation. So we call that wasting time. And the most important reason why people don't value their time and don't put value on who they are and value their work ethics and value their gift is because they don't know who they are. That's why it's easy to go in and say, yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll risk my life to do this, I'll risk my life to do that. When I got tired of working a job, I started doing Uber. And then I found myself in some pretty dangerous situations on a couple of occasions, risking my life. Feel what I'm saying? To work for money. And then I said, that ain't working. Let me try. 1 second, y'all. I am sweating in here for real. Can we turn the heater off? I am so hot. It's real hot in this room. Ask your dad, can he please turn that heater off? I turned it off before I came in here, and it's back on. It's really, really hot. Go ahead and shut my door, please. Y'all gotta excuse me. It's sweltering over here. Redeem. Come shut my door back, please. Oh. No, I'm using it. Shut my door back. Appreciate it. So when I decided that Uber wasn't cutting it, it helped me. Don't get me wrong. It helped me. And what it helped me to do was to be self-employed. I still wasn't in a financial position to just change my position. I went from being an employee to being self-employed. But I was still working for money. Okay? And this is the number one reason why many are struggling financially, even if you're receiving some type of assistance. This is the reason why you are struggling financially. We depend too much on man to provide for us what's on the inside of us. And whether you believe in the Bible or not, that's not my problem, okay? I'm speaking from the Bible. I'm using principles from the Bible because I'm going to tell you who don't believe in the Bible and use principles from the Bible. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Grant Cardone, Warren Buffett. They use one principle from the Bible. I'm sure it's more, but I'm using this one particularly. I can name a few that they use. The 7 streams of income to become wealthy, that comes from Ecclesiastes. Invest in 7 businesses. Yes, even 8, but you don't know when disaster will come up on the land. So they got that one down packed. But this one right here, that all mankind was supposed to take a hold of. This is the principles that they all use, and we do not. And that is the difference between why they have money and why we do not. Money is in abundance. You understand me? Money is in abundance. If it wasn't, they wouldn't be printed the way that they are printing it and sending it to foreign nations. Money ain't nothing but printed paper, currency. It's a note. That's it. It's a note, and there is a lot of it. If you want some money, baby, go cut you down a tree and sell it. And then you will have money. Okay? If you want you some money, then go pick you some oranges and put them in a bag and sell them. And you will have money. If you want you some money, go pick you some roses off of a rose bush and package them up and sell them to somebody looking to buy roses for their spouse or significant other, and you will have money. If you want money, use resources, natural resources. That's what they did. They used resources. They used principle, and then they used resources. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it, okay? Principles. That's it. Whether or not. Now, if you do believe that makes it even more better for you. But if you don't believe and you work these principles, they will work for you. The God that I serve, he reigns on the just and the unjust. He blessed the good and the wicked, okay? That's why Beyonce and them, they follow principles. They can be satanic Illuminati worshipers using principles. That's why the Jews over there, they follow principles. You ain't gonna never find one homeless Jew, not one. Name one homeless Jew that you have ever known in history. One homeless Jew. You cannot find one. Name one at all. Period, point blank. Because they follow principles. The Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, the Soros, all of these cats use principle. What principle is that? I'm about to lay it on you flat. Y'all keep on inviting somebody. I'm going to say that on tonight. I'm not asking you to invite nobody because I want somebody to follow me. I know when people following me, it irritates me when people follow me. That's why I brought up the whole, why is all these people following me at the beginning of this message? I'm trying to figure out what you want. Following me for what? You know, I'm trying to figure out what you want. So I'm not asking you to share because I want a follower. I'm asking you to share because millions that I know and you know are struggling financially because they lack knowledge, period. They didn't allow a spirit to come in, a generational spirit that was on big mama, big daddy, big mama, big daddy. That's why I say poverty is a mindset. And it is carried throughout the generations by those who believe it. Period. You have big mama and them say, you know what, put that down. You can't afford that. And now your mindset is, I can't afford that. We don't ask no questions. We just go to work. We're supposed to work and go to school, get a good education so that you can take care of your family. That's what we was told. Work hard, go to school. So poverty is a mindset. Don't get in that store and look at nothing because I'm not buying nothing today. I can't afford it. Talk back to me in the comments if you've heard that before. Poverty is a mindset, and it is carried throughout the generations by those who believe it. So now you got a bunch of little kids believing that they cannot afford. My grandson asked me, how much did that Escalade cost, Grandma? I said $80,000. He said, wow, that's a lot of money. I said, who told you that? Who told you that that's a lot of money? It's only a lot of money to a poor person. You can have as much money as you want to, son. But I'm sure he got that from his mama because guess what? She's in poverty. So I'm sure he got that mindset from his mother. No, you can have all that you want in an abundance. So poverty is a mindset. And now the same thing that big mama and them and your mama and them used to tell you, you now tell to your children. And it's just carried on from generation to generation. And this is the number one reason, not realizing that poverty is a spirit. Let me go ahead and break that down for y'all real quick in case you didn't know. What you're dealing with is a spirit. And it's a spirit that the Most High God didn't give to you or to I. He didn't put us here to be struggling, to be slaves, to be oppressed. No, ma'am. No, sir. That's a mindset. That's a belief system. God did not put us here for that. Let me come on right on over here. Hold on one second. Let me break this down for y'all. Let me tell y'all what poverty is, because baby, when I read this, and every time I read it, I get more madder and more madder. Hold on one second. Check. I'm still using the fan. You can come back in like 3 minutes and get. Hold on 1 second. No, it's either Genesis 46, but I'm finna 45 and 11. Hold on 1 second. Genesis 45. Let me give y'all the true definition of what poverty is so that you can understand. And whether you want to hear it or not, this is the only way out. You don't ever get this, you'll never get out. You'll die. Spend your life walking around the wilderness and then die in that same condition if you don't get the truth and apply it. Let me tell y'all what poverty is. Matter of fact, I want y'all to see it. Want y'all to see it. What is poverty? Why are we so poor? Why are we struggling financially? So here in this passage, Joseph is telling his family, you need to get to Goshen, for there is 5 years of famine that is coming. And if you fail to hearken and listen and get to Goshen, then you and everything that you possess, your children, your family, and everything else will become poor. We want to know what the definition of poor and poverty is. The Hebrew word for it is yaresh. Yaresh. It means to assuredly dispossess a person, to become poor, to come to poverty, to come into possession, to destroy you, to drive you out of you completely, to expel you, to come in and to overtake you, to steal your inheritance, to occupy you, to seize you, to take over you, to take your possessions. Do y'all see this? This is the definition of poverty. A primitive route to occupy by driving out its previous tenants. Ooh, this ought to piss y'all off. This ought to piss y'all off, because what this means is you've been suffering for no reason. You've been suffering because a spirit has come in and to inhabit you and to drive you out. It says by driving out previous tenants and possessing in their place. Ooh, wait. By implication, to seize you, to rob you, to disinherit you, to expel you, to impoverish you, to bring you to ruin, to cast you out, to consume you, to destroy you, to disinherit you, to dispossess you, to enjoy doing it without fail, to make you poor, to come to poverty, to get in you, to have possession over you, to succeed, and for you to utterly be cast out of your own self. That's what poverty is. Now, tell me right now, is that a lie? Is any of it a lie? Tell me now, is any of that a lie? Is this not what poverty comes to do to people? Can you go buy what you want to when you broke? Nope. Can you enjoy your life when you poor? Nope. Do you have peace? Nope. Are you living and enjoying your life like an heir in a joint heir? Nope. It comes to disinherit you. Let me give you the perfect analogy of what this means. I'm your relative, right? And I leave you an inheritance. I leave you my property. I leave you my cars. I leave you my money in my bank accounts. I leave it all to you. And then a squatter comes in the middle of transitioning, you doing paperwork or whatever. A squatter comes in, moves their stuff in, And now they in there staying in there. Now they're in there driving your car. And now they're in there eating your food. And now they're in there spending your money that I left you. And the police tell you, well, you know, they got a piece of mail coming here, so you have to go through the courts to evict them. Meanwhile, they're enjoying your goods. This is the example of what this spirit called poverty has come in and done to people. Tell me I'm telling a lie. Tell me you happy in lack. Tell me that you in peace and lack. Tell me that you like them debt collectors calling you. Tell me you like to go in and trade your time for money. Tell me you ain't miserable. Tell me that you would not rather, you can take it now, that you would not rather be at home than be on a production line or at a desk answering phones for somebody who is underpaying you. They only see that you are worth minimum wage. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. They are paying you minimum wage. That's all you work is minimum. Minimum wage. Ain't that something? But let me tell you, with Bill Gates and all these other cats, what principles they living on. Y'all share this. Y'all got to share this with somebody. We're gonna help set some captives free. That's my assignment. Set captives free. For the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he has anointed me, right? To set those that are in captivity free, to loose the bands of wickedness. Yeah. Share this. That's how we evangelize. Look what God said. And God said, let us make man in our image. Well, dang, God, you must be poor, busted, and disgusted, because the folks that's in your image, that's how they look. You can't tell me that you serve this God right here and you're sick, you're broke, you're stressed, you got anxiety, you in lack, you in wanting, because this God right here spoke everything into existence, including you and I. He said, let us make man in our image, in our likeness. You know how your kids look like you? How you can tell without a DNA test that your kids look like you? Because that's your seed. That seed made that child in the image and the likeness of yourself. Same way. Let us make man in our image, in our likeness. And if they are creators, then what are you? If they are creators, then what are you? If you were made in the image and the likeness of the Most High God. And they spoke and said, God spoke. When I say they, he said, let us. Father, Son, Spirit. He said, let us. Not let me, let us. So if they created us in their image and likeness, then what are they doing? Are they begging? Are they stressed out? Y'all speak back to me. No. When God said, let there be, it was. Period. When God spake and said, let there be, he didn't say, well, I don't feel like it. It's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe I can do that. It said, and it was. Period. And then he gets to this part right here. Then he gets to this part right here, because this is the problem. I'm sweating. I don't know why I'm burning up over here. I'm hot in the mug. My son that came. I'm really, really ignited over here tonight. Y'all got to bear with me. I am on fire. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. I think I need to break that down. I think I need to break that down. Hold on, y'all. I think I need to break that I think y'all need to see this. Father, am I going to have enough time to do this? Because this is deep. Hold on one second. I got to let y'all see this. I'm going to try to blitz through this as fast as I possibly can. But y'all got to understand exactly what the Father says so that you can operate that way. Let me come on back over here. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. We got to read this right here. I think I need to go over to this part right here. Genesis 1:28. After he made man in his own image and likeness, both male and female, okay? 28. And God blessed them. Let's find out what bless means. When it said God blessed them. After he created them, he blessed them. Okay? It means he congratulated them. It means that he greeted them. It means that he knelt down to them. Persisted in blessing. And wait a minute. Let me clear the air so don't nobody get rebuked. Okay? Let me clear the air so don't nobody get rebuked. What you mean, Dr. Tawanna? It say he knelt down to them. Let me explain that. We were created in the image and the likeness. So when he saw himself, he was like, wow, I'm an architect, boy. You see what I created? He said he knelt down. He blessed the creation that he created. Everything else he spoke, let there be light, boom. Let there be the firmaments, boom. Let there be creatures in the sea, boom. Let there be fowls of the air, boom. But he created. He created. And then he said, wait a minute, hold on. Let me congratulate myself. Let me kneel down to myself. And he blessed them. Now let's go to the next one. So that's what bless means. He persisted in blessing them. He saluted them. That's what it means. He thanked them. This is what the word barak. He blessed them to kneel, to bless them. Okay? We got that one down. After he created mankind, then he blessed them. And then he told them he said, hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Go be fruitful. He didn't tell them to go have sex and have a whole bunch of babies, be fruitful. No. He said, go be fruitful. Go reproduce more of myself. Go be productive. Go make me more fruitful. I made y'all in my image and my likeness. Now go reduplicate me. That's why our children shouldn't be in abortion clinics. It means to bear fruit, to become fruitful, to flourish, to be increased, to keep on reduplicating, to make me more fruitful, to make me fruitful and to make you fruitful. So he told them, I congratulated you, I salute you, I bless you, I kneel to you. Now go and do what I just did. Is this helping anybody? Is this helping anybody? Let me know in the chat. Is this helping anybody thus far? Because we ain't done. We just getting started. This is the reason why many are struggling. This very reason right here, this very principle. He said, go be fruitful. And then he turned around and he told them, now multiply. Now multiply. Become much. Become much. To be or become much. Many are great. Numerous, enlarge, excessively. Great, greater, greatly, multiply. Make me great. Give me much more. Multiply repeatedly. Use much. And then you see this one right here at the bottom. Look at this one right here at the bottom. Wealth. Because anything that multiplies is wealthy. I'm gonna get to Bill Gates now. We just line upon line, precept upon precept. This is the reason why people are struggling. He said, go be fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth. Fill the earth. Fill the earth with what you is multiplying. Fill the earth, not with your children. That's not what he's talking about. Be complete. Be endowed. Be mounted. Be overflowing. Pass. Be satisfied. Yeah. That's what he said. Fill the earth. Fill it with your multiplication. Accomplish. Confirm. Consecrate. Be at an end. Become. Give in. Go fully. Fullness. Gather yourselves together. Replenish. Satisfy. Take a handful. So he says, replenish the earth. Subdue it after you replenish it. Subdue it. Subdue it. What does subdue means? To bring into bondage. To bring into bondage. To make the earth obedient to the Most High God. To force it in obedience. To keep under, to subdue, to bring into subjection. To tread down. To conquer, to subjugate. Bring the earth. What did he say? He said, and subdue it and have dominion over it. What is dominion? Domination. Dominate. Dominate. Rule. Yep. Rule. Prevail. So how does this to reign, to bear, to make, rule over, to take? Okay? Got through that real quick. So now I want to tell y'all how Bill Gates and McDonald's and Colonel Sanders and all of them, Warren Buffett, you know what they did? First of all, they created the idea. I want to make a piece of chicken. And I want to make a piece of chicken that solve people problems. People that love chicken and can't cook chicken, or love chicken and can't make the chicken that I make. And he came up with an idea, a recipe. Okay? He did the first thing. Be fruitful. Let me come up with an idea. I'm a seed. I'm a seed, right? I'm the seed of the Most High God. He created me in his image and his likeness. Now it's my time to go and bear fruit. Let me come up with an idea for some fried chicken, a recipe. And now that I come up with the idea, being fruitful, I'm going to multiply. I'm going to stop selling this fried chicken from door to door, from house to house, and I'm going to go get me a business. And I'm going to have people come to me and buy my chicken. No matter if they the best chicken fryers in the world, they don't have my recipe, my idea. So now I'm going to be fruitful. I'm going to take my idea from out of my mind and out of the skillet, and now I'm going to put it in the building, right? So now he's into multiplication. And then he's going to replenish it. Why? Because now he can invite people to come in and work for him. So he can just keep on reduplicating more and more and more chicken. Y'all following me? If you following me, just put follow in the chat. Now I got to come up with production so I can replenish, so that I don't run out of chicken. Now I got to come up with a system. How to bring in money to keep buying the chicken and keep producing the chicken and keep bringing in money to buy the chicken to produce the chicken. That's called replenish. So he was fruitful in his ideas. Now he's getting ready to multiply it because he then took his chicken from out of his kitchen and put his chicken in a building. Now he's getting ready to replenish. Now we're getting ready to replenish. Keep it in rotation. And then he's going to subdue. It don't matter what country you go into, the KFC, to get some chicken in Egypt, the KFC in Africa, KFC in America, KFC in China, it all tastes the same. It all tastes the same. Now he done branched out from that one business, so that one building. So let's get multiple buildings. Let's put them in these neighborhoods, and let's take them from Oklahoma, where they started, to Texas, and let's take them to California, and let's put them in Egypt, and let's put them in Spain, and let's put them in Brazil. Let's replenish. And then let's subdue. I don't care how good nobody can fry their chicken. When they want some KFC chicken, they're going to leave their house and going to pay for some of my chicken, because my chicken is different than their chicken. And it don't matter if they can fry chicken or not. Whether they can or they cannot, they still end up in Kentucky Fried Chicken drive. And matter of fact, let us put a drive-through on our, so they ain't even got to come in. They can just pull right on up. Okay? And now we are going to dominate. You can go start a Church's Chicken. It's not KFC. You can go start a what's the name of it? Golden Chick. It ain't KFC. We dominate in our space. There ain't another KFC. Tell me I'm lying. There ain't another Microsoft. I don't care what kind of program hardware. There ain't another one. Hello, somebody. There ain't another Boeing. Hello, somebody. There isn't another Walmart. Hello, somebody. That's called domination. So they follow the principles. It ain't another Tesla. It ain't another real estate person like Warren Buffett and Robert Kiyosaki. It ain't another rich dad, poor dad. They dominate in the space, and that is why they have wealth unlimited. They found out how to mass production. Okay, we can't just stick with chicken. We need to have chicken wraps. We need to have grilled chicken. We need to have baked chicken. We need to have fried chicken, okay? We need to have chicken nuggets. They didn't just stay stuck on a drumstick. Production, mass production. They took what God said and they did it. In the New Testament, if you say, well, that's the Old Testament, that's the Old Covenant. Well, here's a new one for you. The parable of the king who owns everything, and he goes away for a long journey, and he leaves his servants in charge of his talents. And the one that received 5, it said, and he went away and put his money to work for him. The one that received 3 talents went away and put his money to work for him. Notice it did not say, and they went and worked for their money. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there real quick. Let's go there. Yeah. The parable of the talents. Let me give it to y'all real quick. I'm going to pull it up for you. Because I think y'all need to see this. Matthew 25:14. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. I surrender. Oh no. Oh no. Yes. I surrender. I'm going to read it in a CEV, Contemporary English Version. That's the language we can articulate for those who don't understand the King James, okay? Hold on one second. Let me share my screen so we can read together. It says the kingdom is also like what happened when a man went away and put his 3 servants in charge of all he owned. Let me tell you one of the other reasons why people are struggling financially, because they didn't came down here in the earth thinking that they own this stuff. This is my money. You're falling out with people behind money that don't even belong to you. Falling out with people behind things that don't even belong to you, material things. You see what that passage said? The kingdom is also like what happened when a man went away and put his 3 servants in charge of all that he owned. Not you. You don't own nothing. When you was born naked. You didn't even own no clothes. You didn't even own your breath. How about that? That had to be given to you. The breath that you're breathing in and out right now, you won't borrow breath, okay? That doesn't belong to you at all. At any given time, if the Most High wanted to take the breath, the ruach out of your body, he could, and then you would die. The man knew that the man knew what each servant can do. I want y'all to hear me clearly. Because look. What will be given to you will be determined by what you can do. The one who got 1 talent, God already knew that he couldn't even handle 1. You are not given wealth according to, God doesn't determine how much you get to make. That's why I love him so much, because he's so bomb like that. No. He don't determine how much you get to make and how much you get to have and where you get to live. You determine that. Look at what it says. It says the man knew what each servant could do. So he handed 5,000 coins to the first servant, 2,000 to the second, and 1,000 to the third. And then he left the country to see what they was going to go do. As soon as the man had gone, the servant with the 5,000 coins used them to earn more. The servant who had 2,000 coins did the same with his money and earned 2,000 more. But the servant with 1,000 coins dug a hole and hid his master's money in the ground. Now let's read this in the King James. Let's read this in the King James. I surrender all. Okay, here we go. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. To every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. So y'all put in the chat, who determines how much money you'll have, how much success you'll have, how much wealth you'll have? Who determines that? Y'all let me know. Who determines how much you will have in this life? Is it God or is it yourself? Told y'all people like to shift blame. But tonight we're going to put the blame on who it belongs on. He gave according to what they had the ability to do. And notice that the one who received the 5, he was able to handle 5. That's why he was able to go dub that up and make 10. The one who was handed 2 was able to dub that up and make 4. And the one that was handed 1, he went and dug in the ground and put a hole in his money bag. All right, I just wanted to see if a couple people, if I'll take the 2, wherever 2 or 3 are touching and agreeing. That's all we need. We don't need all of y'all on here anyway. We just need the 2 and the 3. Thank you, Gibber L and Designs by Short. Period. This is what the kingdom of God is like. And too, we talking about we kingdom. No, you ain't kingdom. I am burning up over here. Father, help me. I am burning tonight, y'all. Y'all got to forgive me. And no, I don't have hot flashes at all and won't have any. I don't receive that. I don't care what the body goes through. I don't receive that. We'll never have that. That will not be my portion. I'm just on fire tonight. I'm on fire. So y'all got to excuse me. I got to fan myself off for a minute. Feel like the heater on. Woo! I hope this is blessing somebody, because it blessed me. It changed my whole entire life. It changed my whole entire life. I want to do what Dr. T do. Well, I'm giving you the secret. This is the secrets of the wealthy. Did y'all know that? This is the secrets of the wealthy. That's why when they get into sports and all of that stuff, the first thing they tell them people to do is to go take care of the widows and the orphans, because there's a promise in doing that. Ooh, I got to make this a 5-part series or something. I'm telling you right now. The reason why you poor and struggling and lacking financially is because you don't follow principles. The reason why they gonna tell them celebrities to go get a basketball boys and girls club, go get back to Africa or something, because the Most High said, when you lend to the poor, you lend to me, and I will repay you. Who really want to be repaid by the Most High God, the Father? You want to know why they be so evil and live so long? Because he said, when you lend to the poor on your bed of affliction, I will come and visit you and heal you. Queen of England was evil, but she lived a long time. Principles. Y'all type principles in the chat. Who can honestly agree that they've been living by the principles of the Most High? And if you haven't, just say I haven't. And that's why you'll understand why my life has been what it is. Why I can't seem to make ends meet. because I'm not being fruitful. I'm not multiplying. You got people asking and asking God for more, and you can't manage what you got. I can give you more because you can't manage. See, what Adam did was he was commanded to manage the garden. That's what the word work means, manage. That is exactly what these other cats is doing. They managing God's creation. They're utilizing his resources, the sky. They're utilizing the satellites come from the sky. They're utilizing real estate. It comes from the dirt. They're utilizing water, that bottled water. It comes from the mountains. It comes from the streams. They're utilizing natural resources, and you're not. And that's why you don't have what we need, because we're not following God's principles. Period, point blank. You can work yourself till you dead, or you can start following God's principles. Period. Okay. So I'm almost done. When God created us, there was abundance all around us. There was also no written law. See, God always wanted us to be self-governed. He didn't want us to be dependent on the United States government. He didn't want us to be dependent on government handouts, Social Security, and disability. I don't even care if you're eligible for it. He never wanted us to be dependent upon that. He called us to be self-governors. I called you to rule. And he didn't create mankind first. He created the earth, the stars, the moon, the sun. He created all of that first. He created all of that first. Let me jump over here to Genesis 2. And I'm going to, I must just start at 2. We're going to read from there. Genesis 2. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all of his works which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all of his work which God created and made. These are the generations of the heaven and of the earth, and when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heaven, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and because there was not a man to till the ground. Pump your brakes right there. Now, you mean to tell me God created all the vegetation, God created the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky, all of that stuff, right? But he did not cause it to rain because he was not interested in growth. He could have caused it to rain and the bushes would have just grew by themselves. He could have caused it to rain and the plants and the herbs and everything would have just sprung forth by itself. But it says, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth because there was not a man to manage the ground. Y'all type in the chat, we were called, purpose, born to manage God's resources. We were put in this earth to manage God's resources. He was not interested in development, and he was not interested in growth. He was interested in management. Let me build all this stuff, create all of this stuff, and then I need a man to manage it for me. I'm not even going to send no rain on it. I'm not going to water, not nothing, because I don't want it growing out of control. I'm not in it for growth. I'm in it for management. have we been managing God's resources? We asking God for millions of dollars, and He like, wait a minute, you ain't even managing my resources. Start there. The Garden of Eden was created before Adam. God put Adam in the garden to till, which means to manage, to become. That's what the Hebrew word means, to become. Yeah, to become. And then it didn't come with no written law. There was no law given to Adam. There was no law given to anybody but Moses. So from Adam all the way to Moses, there was no written law. God said, I'm instructing you. And this is what he told Adam. You see all of this stuff right around you? All of it is yours in abundance. There was no lack. Baby, all these trees to feed you, all this fruit around you. Everything that you need is right here, and all you got to do is manage it. There's one tree you cannot eat from, and that is the tree that will give you the knowledge between good and evil. I don't want you to know about evil, so stay in your lane. I only want you to know about good. And that's why I created all of the good for you. There's one tree that you cannot touch. That tree is called lack. That tree is called lack. I gave you abundance, and all I want you to know is abundance. All I want you to know is good. But if you touch that tree, you shall surely die. And we know he was not talking about a physical death. Because after he ate of the tree, he was expelled from the garden and went on to live a long time. No, you're going to die spiritually. You're going to die. What did he tell him? What did he come back and tell him after he ate it? He said, you know what? I gave you abundance and you chose lack. Now, by the sweat of your brow, you're going to make your earning all the days of your life. You're going to work. See, I put you here to manage, but now you're going to work for the rest of your life, and you're going to be miserable, and you're going to die working for the rest of your life because you chose lack over abundance. I gave you everything that you needed. Baby, if you read this right here in Genesis, it said in the gold and all of that stuff. The gold was good. Let me give it to you right here. Let me give it to you. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to thy sight. Ooh, you talking about abundance, baby. Every tree that was pleasant to thy sight and good for food. The tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge. It was the knowledge. His eyes was open to the fact that there is good and that there is bad, and that there is abundance and that there is lack. And I didn't screw it up. He didn't even know he was naked until he ate from the fruit, from the tree of good and evil, the knowledge of good and evil. Then all of a sudden he went to hiding. I'm in here doing my thing. I don't care as long as his mama is cool. He chose lack after God gave him all of these resources. His job was to become a problem solver by the resources that he saw all around him. Let me get back to this right here, because I want to tell y'all, gold was there before Adam was there. And why was there gold there? Wasn't nothing needed to be bought or sold. He had everything: onyx, gold, abundance, and he chose the knowledge of lack. How many of us choosing lack? Working at 9 to 5 is choosing lack. because you can never fulfill your God-given management position working for another man. And you're going to be most miserable doing that. You can never fulfill your God-given management position on Social Security. They won't let you. See, we will pay you $12 an hour to forget about them billion-dollar dreams. Because when you figure out who you are and you tap into them billion-dollar dreams, and that put us out of business, then we don't have nobody to work for us. So let me get back here. He says, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, in the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out in Eden to water the garden. And from thence it was parted and became into four heads. The name of the first is Passcode. That is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. And the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The same is it that compasses the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is it which goeth towards the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is the Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it, to manage it and to cultivate it. So what we doing? God put us here in this earth to be landlords. What do we lord over? Y'all speak back to me tonight. I know it's tight, but it's right, and it's going to bless your life if you let it. Poverty is a mindset, and it is carried by those who believe it. You are the reason why you are lacking. You are the reason why you ain't got enough. You are the reason. Okay? And we don't have a culture problem. God had to check me. He said, no. You don't have a cultural problem. Do you know when you will send out emails for the funding masterclass? The funding masterclass is going to be this week. I thought I had shared that with y'all last night, but I'll go ahead. I mean, not last night, last week. I reiterated because of the holidays that I don't participate in. There are many others that do, and they're traveling to be with family and all of that. So that's the reason why I was not this coming week, out of respect. Okay. But that will be sent out because we will be having that this coming week. We don't have a culture or a community problem. We have an individual problem. The hood's so poor, bro. The hoods be, man, brothers be going through it in the hood. Yeah, it's all because of individuals in that hood. Their problems affect the community. We don't have a community problem or a culture problem. We have an individual problem. We're not fulfilling our purpose, and therefore we affect the whole entire community, period. God never intended for us to have a written constitution, to have a welfare system, to have a Section 8 program, to have a Social Security program, to have a White House manage and govern us. No, he put us here for self-government. God created man and then put him in the garden and told him to manage it and manage my resources. And this and the word for manage is work. And this is not the employee work, because you can be fired from your work and sit home. That is not what God said. God didn't say go work, because they can send you home from work. They can say we don't need you today from work. They can fire you from work, but baby, what they cannot ever, ever, ever fire you from is what you become. He said, become. Be fruitful, become. They can never fire you from what you become. They can never fire you from what you become. The biblical word for work is become, which you can never be fired from becoming. No. A bird can never be fired from being a bird. You can tell a bird, get out of here. He's going to fly off as a bird. He can never stop existing to be a bird until his last breath. Hello, somebody. And after he said that, he said, keep it and manage it. Manage it and cultivate it. Which means maximize the resources. How you asking God for money for groceries and you got dirt in your backyard? I don't care if you rent and you got dirt somewhere where you can go plant you some seeds and grow your own food. You asking God for money to buy groceries and he's like, okay, well, what about all that dirt around you? Or go put some seed in Big Mama's dirt, or go put some seed in somebody's dirt. Be resourceful. Manage the resources that I gave you and maximize them. What do that mean? Do you live in a house with a stove? Yes, I do. Well, use it. Cook some food, sell something, bake some cookies, solve a problem. People are greedy. They like food. They like sweets. Solve a problem. Use the resources. Maximize them. Use a freezer if you got to. I remember the old folks back where we grew up at, they used to use their freezers to make Kool-Aid cups. When the kids came home from school, we would go buy them Kool-Aid cups for the frozen Kool-Aid. They would make the Kool-Aid, put them in there, call them ices. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for 25 cents. We can have cherry grape. They was maximizing the resources that God gave them. They didn't have a 9-to-5. They had a refrigerator. They didn't have a 9-to-5. They had a stove. They might have had some food stamps and bought some extra chips to open up a candy house and some pickles. Maximize the resources. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Is this good to anybody else other than myself tonight? Just let me know. Just let me know. We're going to have a part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, however many parts we need till we get delivered. And after he said, manage it and maximize the resource, he said, protect it. Protect it. Protect it. You ain't got no money to maximize, therefore you ain't got no money to protect. Because you ain't maximizing the resources. You got a phone, but you got a phone bill instead of having a phone ATM. You're not maximizing your resources. You got a tablet, you got a laptop. Instead of you putting something out here to solve a person's problem, you're actually consuming their problems. You're not maximizing your resources. They went and created planes and drones, maximizing the earth and the elements, wind, the sky, elevation. What's wrong with you? They went and started bottled water companies from the natural resources. God gave us all water. You're paying for a name, Ozark. You're not paying for water. You're paying to have water in a bottle with somebody's name on it. You're not buying water. You're buying a family brand, a family name. Hello, somebody. They went and utilized God resources. What resources? Water. How come you can't go get you no water and purify it and put your name on it? Hello, somebody. How come you can't go buy you no dirt and put you some housing on it and eradicate poverty? In your family first. How come you can't do that? How come you can't plant no seed and get you your own grocery stores, huh? How come you can't do that? How come you can't buy no dirt and go build you a facility that will treat, elderly people or veterans or whatever with wounds and sicknesses? Why not? Why you can't go do that? Because you're not maximizing. You're not managing. You're trading time for money. Are you sitting on your couch with a slothful demon? And God can't give you nothing because you can't do nothing with the little that he gave you. He said, he who is faithful over little shall be made ruler over much. He who is faithful in another man's position can be trusted with their own position. You can't get no house because you can't keep the apartment clean. Hello, somebody. You can't get no new car because you can't change the oil and the tires and pay the payment and pay the registration on the car that you got right now. Yeah. Let me skip through some of this. I gotta wrap this up. It's a lot. It's a lot. See, it says in the New Testament, let me go here real quick. It says in the New Testament how we ought to pray. How we ought to pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. What kingdom? I don't even know. I don't even know what kingdom I'm from in order to bring it here to earth. That's why it ain't being brought to earth. I know church, I know the scriptures, but I don't know kingdom. Therefore, I can't bring kingdom to the earth. What God really said to Adam was, represent down there on the earth. I made you in my image and my likeness. I cannot dwell there. My spirit is illegal there, okay? So I can't dwell there, but I can put a vehicle in the earth that I can use in the earth to manage it just like I'm managing it up here. That's what he said. He wanted Adam to manage the earth like heaven and manage it decently and in order. And then he told Adam to go and reduplicate that over and over and over again, which means we're supposed to be managing the earth like the Most High is managing the heavens. In decency and in order. Hello, somebody. You were born with a gift that brings order to the earth. I wonder what that is. You study trying to fulfill another man's mission. You study trying to be like everybody else. So I want to be like Sis She Poppin'. No, you was born with a gift that brings order to the earth. You were born with a gift that solves somebody's problem. And the reason why you ain't got your problem solved is because you ain't solving problems. See, if you start solving problems, then the wealth will come. You will never have to worry about no money. You will never have to worry about no paycheck. There is a gift inside of you right now that solves somebody's problem. I don't care if it's the gift of listening, if it's the gift of organization, if it's the gift of leadership, if it is the gift of parenting, if it's the gift of watching children, if it's the gift of a car restoration, building back cars, mechanic work. I don't care what it is. Y'all all got a gift, and everybody's gift is different. And even if it was the same, what makes Burger King Burger King? They charbroiled burgers. And they don't care if McDonald's is right next to them, baby. When you want some charbroiled, pull over into Burger King, right next to McDonald's. We still gonna eat. What gift do you have that God gave you to solve a problem for his people and you are not solving that problem? You were born with a gift that brings order to the earth. And let me tell you something, when you are not operating in that gift, you are operating in chaos. And when you are operating in a chaotic situation, you repel resources away from you. Ain't no resources coming to find you. You chaotic. You chaotic. But when you are organized in your life and things are done decently and in order, then you attract resources. They come naturally. Like a magnet. God recognizes, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. They operating in the proper function that I created them to operate in. I got to Send the resources. Adam had resources before he ever even had a need. As long as you can solve a problem, you will never be broke. And all of us got a gift on the inside of us. All of us got a gift on the inside of us. And that's the reason why you don't have wealth, because you're not solving problems. A dentist solved people problems. He helped them with their teeth. A surgeon solves people problems. He helped them with their pain and their surgical needs. Okay, an obstetrician solved people problems. He helped bring babies into the earth. Hello, a mechanic solved problems. They help get your car running. Hello, somebody. Water solves a problem. It keeps you from being thirsty and dying from dehydration. The sun solves a problem. It keeps people with vitamin D. Sun rays. The moon solves a problem. Hello, somebody. Earth solves the problem. Everybody solves a problem except you. Stop praying to God for what you can't manage. Stop asking God for something you ain't ready to manage. Oh, I want millions. You can't manage $1. When you learn how to master managing $1, because it all belongs to him. If he say give it, then he mean give it. If he say invest it, then he mean invest it. If he say do this with it, then he mean do this with it. If you can't do that, you ain't ready for no success. God ain't finna give it to you. For what? You can't manage it. How you want thousands and you can't manage hundreds? You got to learn how to manage hundreds, and then he'll give you thousands. Let's see if you can manage thousands before I give you millions. Let's see if you can manage millions before I give you trillions. Let's see if you can manage trillions before I give you billions. And let's see if you can manage billions before I make you a multi-billionaire. You want a Ferrari? Let's see how you do with that Honda. You want a 6-bedroom house, but you can't pay your rent faithfully. You want your own business, but the job that you're working at, you can't show up there on time. You don't manage nobody else's time. You don't manage your time the right way. So how am I going to give you more time? You asking me for more time, and you mismanage the time that I've given you. You procrastinate. You waste time on the internet. Hello, somebody. You waste time with frivolous things. You waste time letting your mind wander all over the place. Why would I give you more time to waste? Stop praying to God and asking him for stuff that you cannot manage. Is this good? Is this heavy? Is this too heavy? Y'all let me know. I'll shut up. I'll turn my camera off in a momento if it's just too much for you. Anything you fail to manage, you will lose. Anything you fail to manage, you will lose. Gave you $1,000. Let's see how you manage that. Oh, well, you went and bought on a shopping spree. Yeah, you didn't maximize the resources that I gave you. I gave you $1,000. You didn't take it and say, let me go make another 1,000 with this 1,000. See the servant who took the 5 talents and went and put it to work. It didn't say he went on a shopping spree and did him. No. It said that he took it and went and made it work for him to make him more. See, God told the lazy servant, he said, look, check this out. You lazy and you wicked servant. You took my money and sat on it. You took my gift. You took my talent that I gave you. I put you in charge over my possessions. I put that gift in you. I know that you can solve a problem because I created you for the generation that would have a problem that you can solve. And you went and sat down on it. You wicked and you lazy servant. You could at least put my talent in the bank and let me get some interest on it, baby. Tell me God ain't about investing. Oh, yeah. He sent one man, okay, to stand proxy and solve a problem for the world. What was the problem that Christ came to solve? A sin problem and a death problem. What was the problem that David solved? A Goliath problem. What was the problem that Joseph solved? A famine problem. What was the problem that Esther solved? A genocide problem. Hello, somebody. What's the problem that you solved? What's the problem that you solved? God's primary trust in you with materials that he gave you, resources that he gave you, is primarily to manage. How well can you manage? Can you manage your time? Can you manage your mind? Can you manage your thoughts? Are they all over the place? Can you manage your family? Can you manage a marriage? Can you manage children? Can you manage a business? Can you manage money? Can you manage stewardship? You saying you want more, and I'm trying to give you more, but yeah, you can't manage what I gave you. So therefore, I can't give you more. See, management attracts resources. What problem do the hotel industry solve? A home away from home. Hello, somebody. Do they not? What problem do a fast food restaurant solve? I want my food and I want it right now. And that, hello, somebody? Hello, somebody? Am I telling a lie? Hmm? What problem do a bank solve? What problem do a bank solve? Money problem. Keep my money safe. Safety problem. What problem do the army solve? Protect us from going to war, from being intruded, invaded upon. Everybody is called to be a business woman, a businessman, a business owner. God called you to be that. He never called you to be a slave, and he never called you to be an employee. He called you to be a manager. And that's why life ain't working out for you. That's why I know that there's more and I just can't obtain it. And that's where misery comes from. And that's where depression comes from. And that's where hopelessness comes from. I'm just down here living. And I ain't even living. I'm just existing. I know there got to be more to life than this. You don't want to know the reason why you feel like that? Because there is. There is. And people pay very well when you become valuable. How do you become valuable? Know your identity. Starting right here where we at. Know your identity. And you know how good God is? He said the gifts come without repentance. Baby, I gave you them gifts so you are without excuse to say that you don't ever have resources. Because the gifts that I give, they come without repentance. I don't take them back when I give them to you. You know what's so crazy is that the psychics, they don't want to use their gift for righteousness, but they're going to use it for wickedness. Nevertheless, do they get them paid or not? Hello, somebody. Do they get them paid? Talk back to me tonight. Do them psychics who out here giving out predictions and tapping into the stars and all of the solar systems and stuff to come up with some type of vain imagination word, or to come up with half accuracy, half truth, deception? It's truth mixed with lies. Do they get paid for that gift? Do psychics get paid, or do they psych-a-lie for free? Y'all let me know. Talk back to me. Huh? Huh? Hello, somebody. Y'all talk back to me. Do psychics get paid? Hmm? Strip clubs out here just freak a leak. You know what I'm saying? They solving people's problem. They solving people's problem. What kind of problem they solving? A perverted problem. A problem of pornography. A problem of perversion. That's the problem they solving, right? Do they get paid? So what problem do you solve? I'm going to ask you that right now tonight. I'm going to let y'all go. What problem do y'all solve? We're going to come back and continue this journey. Okay? They do yes and scam. Yeah, they do. It's a bad problem that they solve, but they solve a problem, right? And they get paid for it. We can hate on them and say, yeah, you know what, they scamming and all of that stuff. But guess what? At the end of the day, they getting paid. And even though it is a scam, they getting paid and their families is okay. They didn't provide a lifestyle for their family off of a scam. Scamming somebody else is a trick from the pits of hell. You can come watch all the pornography you want to. You ain't even got to sneak. And then you can throw your money on it. While you idolize and worship it, you can throw your money on it. And then we'll come get the people to shake their butts that don't know they value for dollar bills. While we make the big money. We get the entrance fee. You feel what I'm saying? We charge you to dance on our stage. See, yeah. They solved the problem. Actually, they solved two problems. They solved the woman problem that's in poverty, that want to shake her butt, that does not know her value enough to go out there on the pole and shake her butt, to go and solve somebody else's pornographic problem. What y'all think about that? I'm asking y'all on tonight, what problem do you solve? What problem do you solve? What problem can you solve? Y'all talk back to me. Oh, I can cook. That's a problem solver. There's a lot of people who can't cook. Why don't you start holding some classes and showing people how to cook? They will pay you, okay? Like I said, a dentist solve a problem. And he don't just get you out of pain, okay? He can actually give you a new smile. He can clean your teeth. He can save your teeth. He done created multiple different ideas from dentistry. Detailing. I can bake and do hair. That's a problem you can solve. Everybody can't bake. And when they can't bake, where do they go buy? They bake goods from the bakery. You got to become your own bakery. People can't comb their hair, can't do their hair. You should have graphics up everywhere. I do hair. And here's my prices. And start promoting that. I solve a problem. Detailing. I solve a problem. Your car dirty and nasty, I can get it clean for you. I can detail your car because I solve a problem. That's a gift God gave me. God gave me a gift to solve a problem. Matter of fact, I'll go get me a Sprinter van and become a mobile detailer. Okay? I will give me an EIN, build me some business credit to get my my tools and my shampoo and all of that stuff that I need. And then I'll come to you. I'll even solve your problem. You ain't got to come to me. I'll come to you. Janitorial cleaning, all these big buildings, businesses that need Social Security buildings, hospital buildings, prison facilities, all of these buildings, schoolhouses, colleges, all of these police station, fire department, all of these places that need cleaning. Why you ain't out there doing it? It's more than 3 people on here. I shared a post earlier, and this is the way that I see it, because this is the way that the Most High allows me to see it. If the Most High say, I'm coming out, it don't mean go say yes and amen. In order for you to have it or see it, you first got to say it. Say what you heard so you can see what you said. So if God tells you, what is your gift? And you just sitting there looking at me, move along. That's that weirdness for me. God is trying to get something to you. I'm just gonna sit here. No, if you just gonna sit here, then find something else to go entertain you. This is not an entertainment channel. This is a real, raw, and uncut, truthful channel, okay? We like to interact over here. I don't know who, my Bible tells me to know who labor amongst me. I don't like people just watching me, okay? Because I'm not just here to watch your life. I'm here to change your life. That's the problem that I solve, your money problem. This is not no games on my end, okay? I didn't suffer too long and too hard. So when the Lord asks you, what is the gift that I put inside of you to solve a problem, then you ought to respond. I can change babies. I can clean good. I can wipe houses down, whatever the issue is. If you can't do that, then move along. Go find somebody else, okay? It's just plain and simple. And that's all said in love. We got to get out of that. Running around and hopping on everybody's channel and all of this. No, you got to get stable and consistent. Eat from one plate. When you eat from a buffet, you tend to get sick. And then be interactive. Take notes, interact. What you type and what you see, it helps your brain process it. No, I'm not one of those just say, hey, chat, just go crazy in the chat. No, because I know that note takers are money makers. If you can see it, you can have it. Sometimes it's not enough for you to just say it out of your mouth. Sometimes you got to visualize it, especially if you're a visual learner. You got to see it. Just like you saw yourself broken, unable to afford what you want. And now you live in that reality. You need to see yourself say, no, I'm coming out of this. The devil is a liar. You will not rip me off, not another other. I'm coming out of this. I know exactly if I don't know nothing else tonight, I'm gonna leave this bad boy knowing what my gift is so that I can package that thing up and that I can go be a solution to somebody's problem and get paid for it. Hello, somebody. I can cook. Also, I'm a babysitter. I have patience and experience with children with disabilities. You know how many parents that got disabled children that need a break? Y'all play too much. Y'all play way too much. Y'all play way too much. You don't have a money problem. You have a discipline problem. You have an identity problem. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know what my purpose is here in life. I just told you what all of our purpose is. I love you too, sister. I sure do. Bless God for enlightening us all. He wants us all to know that's the God that we serve. He wills that no man perish, but that all come into everlasting life. What gift do you have, and what problem can you solve? That's what I wanted to know. Because I'm going to show you how you can use all these tools and resources to go ahead and start solving people problems. So therefore, while you solving people problems, God can solve your problems. He can entrust you with more. He can give you more. He can entrust you with more. Are you out here making a difference in the lives of people? Then okay, cool. I gotta fund that. There's no way I can tell them that no. You're doing what I purpose you to do. Create, manage, maximize, cultivate, be fruitful, multiply, come up with a system to do this over and over and over again. Automate it. What you learn, you go and teach that. Keep it coming. Go teach your children. That's replenishing. That's being fruitful. That's multiplying. So with that being said, I'm going to say this. And then I'm going to go. Okay? I ain't got no Black Friday sales for nobody. When I came through here the other day and offered y'all some issue, some situations that will change your financial situations. If you didn't take advantage of it, that's your problem and not mine. My solution to your financial problems is why I'm here. I'm called to be a kingdom financier. If you are a part of the kingdom, that includes you. That includes you. I'm here to take you by your hand and lead you into your financial promised land. I done already did it for you. I did it for me. Now I can show you how to do it. All you need to do is know what problem I'm solving. And then these tools can go build you out whatever it is that you need to start solving those problems right now today. Right now today, get you a cookbook. Have AI build it out for you. It's called a lead magnet. Get everybody who likes to eat and who want to learn how to cook to come in and get your free ebook. That free ebook will lead them to a workshop, $97 workshop. I'm gonna show you the type of pans you need to get. I'm gonna show you the type of baking tools you need to get. I'm gonna show you whatever you need to get. Okay. And then I'm gonna invite you so that we can put it together. For 3 months, we will come together and I will teach you how to fry chicken. This is how you flour it. And with the power of technology, you ain't even got to leave your home. You can turn on your camera just like I got mine on right here today. And I can prop this bad boy up and I can go over there. And this is how you flour the chicken and shake it off like this. And then you want to make sure your temperature is this way. And then you stick it on in there. And then see, you pull it out. It's golden fried. Let me bite it. Yep, it tastes delicious. You taste yours. That is a problem that you're solving for somebody who love kids. Because if you do love kids, when the pandemic came and they put all of them people out of school and they put everything online, you could have became a millionaire overnight. How? By starting me up an extra online help for children that was in school from this age to that age. Let me just talk to y'all minds so y'all don't go mentally crazy from going to school, seeing your friends to being locked down. You would have became an overnight sensation. Okay, well, I'm going to show you how to eat clean so that you keep your body away, diseases away from your body in the pandemic. It'd be harder for the pandemic or whatever to enter or invade your body because you took preventative measures. If you know how to eat right and you did it for yourself, that is solving a person's problem. Shame on y'all. The blame is on you on tonight, okay? So any programs that I have available will be in the description of the video. Over here, any programs that I have available, and I'm just going to cover them real quick, okay? The least thing that you can do right now is go start you a YouTube channel and start solving people's problems. Some people can't sleep. Go put you a white water sound. These get millions of views on them forever. They get millions of views on them. Millions of views on them, which means millions of dollars for you. Rain sounds for sleeping. And just let that bad boy just run. Just let that bad boy just run. Just stream it all night. Just loop it and stream it while you go to sleep. And the views is just running up. 13,000 watching this right now as we speak. 13,000 watching rain sounds. 3.9 is watching this one. Thunder and rain sounds for sleep in black screen. 142 million. Is this solving people problem? Oh, yes. Look how many people is watching live. 1,000. It's a lot of views. And all they doing is watching. That's it. It's just looping over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's it. That's all they listening to. Now you can't go get rich on that. Look at this one. Rainstorm sounds for relaxing. 44 million views. And every time somebody click on that, they still getting paid. 2.1 million views, rain sounds. That's the least you can do. Another big thing for them is sports, okay? Like my brother Roll Tide. How many views they get? 2 weeks ago, already 5.2 million views. Best sports fails. 3 years ago, 22 million views. 5 months ago, 871,000 views, man, almost a million views. 9 months ago, 456 million views. 1 year ago, 12 million views. That's a big check. You're not being resourceful. You're not solving a person's problem. That go on and on and on and on and on and on. We can go to I forgot what the name of them called, but they like in eating. I forgot what they call it. I think they call like ASMR. Okay, ASMR videos. I know y'all done all heard these. They irritating us. I don't know what. Okay. One day ago, this person, unique and tingly as F mouth sounds. One day ago, 280,000 views. And this is all she doing.
Recon make your name by Delo.
This is the most craziest, dumbest. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Got 280,000 views in one day. Homegirl got 11,000 views in one day. Making more. Good evening. This is crazy. Right? How many of y'all got pimples? That's y'all pop. 1.8 million views for popping a booger, a bump on this boy's nose. Look at this. 2.5 million, 650,000 views. 8 million views, 2.6 million views for blackheads. 4.5 million views, 585,000 views. This equals money. 10 million views. Y'all see where I'm going with this? That's the bare minimum you could be doing. So I have a course, it's $497. I'll show you how to get into monetization. It comes with so many perks. Instead of having it done for you, go do it yourself and go create these channels, blow them up, let somebody else blow them up, grow them up, and then sell them. You can sell these for hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're already in monetization. You can take 5 and sell 5. All you got to do is learn how to do it once. Solve a problem. What problem? Some people love to see that stuff coming out of people's bumps. Some people love to hear that crunchy sound and that noisy sound. Some people love sports. You're solving a person's problem. Not only that, use AI to create courses that you never have to teach. Solve problems. Create some art. A lot of culture folks say we don't got enough culture for the culture. Go create it. I sure would like to have some Black people on my Christmas wrapping paper. Go create it. Let AI do it. I showed y'all a million times over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. If you got to do a payment plan, reach out. Dr. T, can I do a payment plan? I just know that I'm tired of where I'm at right now and I need to do something different. Can you help me? You never know what the Most High tell me to do. If I can, I will. And if I can't, I won't. It's not about money. It's about mission. But a closed mouth don't get fed either. Use a credit card. Use their money to make you money. Promise you. Dr. T gonna show you how to make money. I came by here for free and showed y'all how to make money. So you know, I'm gonna show you how to make money. That's my job. is to show you how to make money. It is to disrupt the lies that you are broke and that you are poor and that you don't have enough. It's to disrupt that, to let you know that's a lie from the pits of hell, and I'm going to show you that it's a lie. But you're going to pay me for my time, because time is something that I can't get back. I had to go pay to learn it. I had to go through the landmines. I had to step on the explosives. I had to be hit with the grenade so that you would not. So that you would not. But I got anything you need. You like audiobooks? We can do those. You like ebooks? We can do that. Regular books? We can do that. You want to become a social media manager? That's solving somebody's problem. Hey, I'll write your book for you. You sit down on Zoom with me on a call. I listen to your story. I end the Zoom. I take it to this AI platform, and I have that AI platform transcribe the book for me, and then I'll shoot it over to somebody on Fiverr and ask them to edit for me, and then I'll upload it on KDP, and that'll be a whopping $10,000 for me to get your book up and running in 30 days or less. And I ain't even have to write it. My profit gonna be about 8,000. The rest is gonna go to the cover of your book, and for the editing of your book, and for the barcode and all. But my profit gonna be 8,000 because I solved your problem. I wrote your book for you. I did something that you didn't want to do, something that keeps you procrastinated. I'll even throw in an ebook for free as a lead generation, as a trailer to your book. I'll run your social media pages. I sure will. I'll grow you with YouTube. I know how to do it. I'll do that for you. You want to create a course? I don't have to create a course for me to sell. Let me learn how to create courses so that I can tell, hey, business owner, you know what I'm saying? You a barbershop or whatever. Let me create you an ebook, bro. Show off your cuts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there in the digital world, and then run you some traffic to man, I could be your social media manager, bro, for like $2,000 a month. Straight up, I'll get you some traffic over here to your business. I get eyes on your business. $2,000 a month. I'll go run me about $800 in ads and get this man all kind of business. He be having so much business, he need to hire everybody. Because he gonna go tell his barbershop friends, and they gonna go tell their barbershop friends, and they gonna go tell their barbershop friends. The word of mouth. That's why I say, when you get in your purpose and you solve problems, wealth will come to you easily. Easily. You can continue to eat your seed, or you can invest your seed and plant your seed and let God give you a harvest. That's just where we stand. You can eat your seed, or you can plant it. I tell people when they come and be like, I don't know if I really want to. Now you take your seed and go eat it and holler at me later on. I don't eat seed. See, it says he gives seed to the sower, because seed is meant to be sowed and not eaten. We eating our seed, taking our seed and going to the restaurant. We taking our seed and going to the nail shop, going to the barber shop. We taking our seed and we buying jerseys and stuff like that. Keep up with the Joneses. I don't know why in the hell y'all went out there and celebrated Thanksgiving. I really don't. That was a setup to take your money. Now you're like, dang, I really wish I could take advantage of that opportunity, but I just did Thanksgiving. Shame on you. You could have did Thanksgiving any other day when you got some more money to do Thanksgiving. Okay? Well, I got to save up for Christmas. Your kids can't eat that plastic. Trust me. It's going to cost you more to stay poor. It's going to cost you more. Trust me. It's going to cost you a double deposit if you got to move. It's going to cost you a denial if you really need something. It's going to cost you more to stay where you at for another year than it would cost you to get yourself out of this situation. This is one sale that I do have, and I'm going to say that on tonight because I forgot to mention it the other day. All of our workshops, past workshops, are $50 until tomorrow. 6 ways to 6-figure, the transportation workshops, dispatching workshops, 7-figure systems, government contract with a whole play in there that'll get you $25,000 richer. Okay. I sold that workshop for $497. All of those workshops, Digital Boss Workshop, any workshop that I've done. I think I wrote it down the other day. I know it's Digital Boss. It's 100K in 90 days. It's the government contracts. It's 6 ways to 6 figures. Somebody write this down because it ain't written down for me, okay? Or you have to come back to 2 hours and 5 minute timestamp to hear what I'm saying. Six ways to 6 figures, 7-figure systems, government contract, Digital Boss, transportation, dispatching, freight brokering, any of those workshops that talk about building your business credit. It shows you, it gives you the blueprint how to do that, how to dispatch your own loads, how to get into freight brokering, all of that stuff. Okay, $50 until tomorrow. $50 until tomorrow. And then I have the generational wealth bundle. That's 5 digital products bundled up in one for $197. Now, what I like about that is that you can take that bundle and apply it to yourself. And I give you master resellers right to take it and go sell it. See, that's called maximizing the resources. Let me buy this for me and then get my money back. Now I got free knowledge. I got free game, change my family financial forecast. I bought it. I'm gonna turn around and sell it for $197 over and over and over. I'm gonna be fruitful and replenish. Okay, I'm gonna be fruitful and replenish. Okay, so I got that going for you guys as well. The funding workshop will be this week. We cover 24-hour heart inquiry removal. You're dealing with hard inquiry. That's why you can't get funding. A lot of the times you got them late payments and all that. Get that junk off. It's illegal. We also got a $75,000 Navy federal play in that government contract workshop. There's a $25,000 play in that bad boy. Also got a divvy $100,000 K, 100,000K play in there as well. It will be this week, and the funding workshop is $497. I am not going to reduce that to nothing because you're going to come out of there with a plethora of information and implementation and actionable steps where you can go run up the bag. Period. I also got a business in a box. I have a 7-figure business. I actually have 2 opportunities for a business in a box. I really don't promote this business, but this is the business that made me a millionaire. The first time, MWR, Make Wealth Real. Debt elimination, credit restoration, money elevation, land banking. You want a private reserve account, the trust and all of that stuff. ERC, they got everything that pertains to your wealth in this program, and you can have a whole entire business in the box. Get the services for yourself. They got debt elimination, they got bill cruncher. You got a $400 cell phone bill. They'll negotiate your cell phone with the phone company to get it lower and affordable for yourself. While they're rebuilding your credit, they're also eliminating your debt. They're taking your house payment, your mortgage payments, whatever you own, they eradicating the interest and giving you a blueprint on how to pay it off faster. They're also allowing you to grow your money in a private reserve account. That's only stuff that the wealthy know about. It's a trust, okay? So we have that, and you can actually be in business for $150 a month. 3 people sign up, it absolutely becomes free. I don't promote it and really don't promote it on Duck because Duck do credit repair and I don't want a clash of the Titans. I learn my role and my position and I play that, right? But I still get paid from this business, something that I joined 4 years ago. It's $150 a month, and you and your spouse is included for the services. It's your credit repaired. It's all kind of funding opportunities available for you if you would repair your credit. Bring down your debt to income rationalization. Let these experts, their attorneys, their lawyers, let these experts get you all the way right. That's how we bought our house. That's how we went out and bought our whole fleet of vehicles. That's how we did all the stuff that we have done. I have went before you as a true leader does. I don't ever promote something that I have not tried, because my name is attached to it. And one thing that I don't like is my name to have smut on it, period. I will fight people in real life about my name. I work hard to maintain my integrity. If there's something going on, I'm going to communicate that. If there ain't something going on, I'm going to communicate that. If I said that I'm going to do something, I'm going to do that. Why? Because my name is attached to it, okay? Period, point blank. And anybody that knows me will tell you. I don't care if it's 10 years later from now. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to get it done for you. Not because of you, because of who I am. A good name is better than rubies and diamonds and gold and silver and wealth. A good name. That's my most valuable asset. Tangible asset is my name. So I don't play about my name, okay? Have that as well. If you want to get into my 12-month mentorship, I did run this sale. I will run it again for tonight only. I charged everybody else $2,000, and they probably were like, Dr. T, that ain't fair. But you do have incentives. If you pay $2,000, trust you're gonna get the works. But I will allow you to get in tonight. Maybe 3 people to get into that 12-month mentorship where I actually guide you step by step on how to run up multiple bags, multiple streams of income. And instead of the 2K, I will do it for 1K for 3 people on tonight. Okay. Business in a box. Talked about the credit repair, the whole wealth, make wealth real in your life for 150. But I also have a 7-figure course that I will build out for you. Y'all missed the Black Friday offer I told y'all last week. Jump in on this. You could have had you some Black Friday sales. That was the first thing that was going to get launched is the Black Friday. Cyber Monday is still the holiday season, so you can still get launched, but it's not a Black Friday sale, okay? But now here's a 7-figure business built out for you. And whether you want to sit down and teach it or not, you don't have to. It's built for you. And it's already running and ready to go. I have a 7-figure business, right? So I'm only able to do that for a couple of people. I will build it out for you. A coaching program, a course, it will be built out for you. And you can turn around and sell what I'm going to build for you over and over and over again, because you're going to have master sellers, right? So you'll have your program running, and then I got a play where you can actually sell this program that I'm talking about to business owners for the low, and you keep 100% of the proceeds. That is a 5K investment for me to build it out. Normally, for you to even be in my mastermind or any of that, it is 10K upfront. But here I am going to build you out a 7-figure business with a done-for-you digital product already ready to launch while we building out your course. And it does not take long. It takes for me to go in there and design it and all of this good stuff for you, but it will be handed over to you, and now you're in profit mode with some ad traffic driven to it. But I don't know if that's really going to be good for me. If you skeptical, I can't deal with you. I can't work with you. If you didn't been scammed before, I can't work with you either. Okay? Because I don't want you coming over here thinking that I'm going to make up for what they did. Your new man didn't make up for what your last bad man did, and your new woman don't have to make up for what your last bad woman did. Dr. T ain't finna make up for what these other bozos and clowns and scammers out here doing. I'm me, never to be duplicated. I'm an original, okay? If I say something, That's exactly what I'm going to deliver upon. And if something come up in between the meantime, in between time, I'm going to communicate that with you, but it's still going to be done. If I can serve any of y'all in any capacity, I might want to jump on board now. Like I said, I told y'all, website is just about complete. Prices are up there. You will not be able to get into any of my programs. If you want to take advantage of the $50 workshops, take advantage of them. They go back up to $97. The same price that I charge for the workshops is what I sell for, whether they live or not. I can't go sell a workshop for $497. Be like, oh, okay, yeah, give me $97 for the replay. No. Okay. So you will pay more more to join me later. You will pay more to access any of my programs, access any of my workshops. You will pay more. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. You can write me a whole plethora of letters. It don't matter. I'll just ignore them like I've been ignoring folks. Okay. When I set a deadline, it's not a scarcity tactic that I'm using to say, hey, y'all better get over here now or don't get in. No, you already seen. I don't even advertise the government contracts. I have ads running today. When you had the opportunity to get in there, you should have got in. Half of those programs, 6 ways, 6 figures and all that. No, I'm not teaching that no more. That stuff is gone. Land investment opportunity, that stuff is gone. Time to keep moving on. So seize the moment. That's what the Bible tells us to do. Seize the moment. Stop being poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly. I'm poor. I'm ready to get out. Here's an opportunity. No, I don't want that one. I'm poor. I'm ready to get out. Here's an opportunity. I don't want that one either. No, you passing over opportunities repeatedly. Therefore, that's why you're poor. That being said, your girl's about to go to sleep. My eyeballs about to close. Looking at all this camera and these lights and stuff. I'm sleepy. I'm out. If I can serve you in any capacity, if it's not to serve you and it's somebody that you know, then let us connect, okay? While I'm here, while I'm willing, while I'm able to do what I'm able to do, I yield myself to be able to serve you, okay? My assignment is different. My assignment, my workload is different. Yet and still, I don't want to leave anybody behind. And so I'm doing my part to solve a problem before I have to move on. And most of the people, I signed up for credit repair. They also tell you if your name is floating on a dip. They sure do. Absolutely, sister. They sure do. And that's how you protect your stuff, okay? I'm out. Anybody would like to go with me tonight? Let me know right here, right now. And if you don't, it was an honor to serve you, okay? On tonight. It was an honor to serve you. It was an honor. It was an honor to enlighten you. And my work is done. And this is where your work begins. Education on me, implementation on you, or execution on you. Education on me, execution on you. I gave you the information and the education. The implementation is on you. What you take and do with that solely relies on you. If you want to change your life, change your mind. If you want to change your money, change your life. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm out.